Welcome back for the next round of PHC 2015 hockey. Good morning and good hockey. We're live from the Steel Ice here in Bethlehem, PA, as they get ready for the holiday season. Driving in, we saw them setting up for that season. But we're here for a quick stop before that holiday trip we're taking next week for a hard fought battle between the Phantoms. I'll give you our key to the game here shortly. We're waiting on referees. Once they get here, set the nets, they'll send the teams out. Stay with us. All righty. Teams are out on the ice for their warm-ups. We have PHC in their road blues to the screen left. Down the far end, we got the Phantoms in their home whites. We expect a hard battle today. Some fast-paced action. And I'll issue an apology to my Phantoms counterparts. The last time we played, got a little crazy, little dirty, if you will. And I think I deemed them the dirtiest team in the league. That ranking has been overtaken in the last couple of weeks at a significant pace, I'm being told, from people around the around the league. The junior Flyers have overtaken them and probably are going to be hard to unseat from that stat, as I think they're averaging 28 penalties a weekend. But anyway, we're back. We'll have some clean hockey, hard-fought battles. Key to the game today, as always, we're looking for the puck movement. But more importantly, I want to see them play aggressively. I want to see them play aggressively on those blue lines. More of what we have been trying to stress. Keep the puck deep in their zone and then step up, not let them enter our zone with any sort of ease. So control the puck, win the puck battle, and then when we have the puck in the zone, in the fun zone, we need to get pucks to net. We need to shoot more. We need to fire, and then we need to get the bodies going to the net hard, looking for those rebounds coming out nice and flat, and put it in the back of the net. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in warm-ups. Ellie Shaw is in the blue crease right now, getting a feel for that puck. Colton Williams getting his stretching and his eye work in, out in the neutral zone. It's pre-game movements. I watched him warm up before hitting the ice. He looked sharp, ready to attack today. Coltman Williams in the blue crease. He's getting a feel for the puck. Ellie's out, stretching the groins, working on her eye work, getting set. Ellie Shaw will take the crease to start the game today and try to backstop us and be that concrete wall we need. But again, we're looking for support for our goalies. And like I said, the thing I'm looking for them to keep continuing working on winning the blue lines, stepping up, not letting them enter our zone easy. And then we get pucks out, pucks in, and then keep it in. Max Anucciuk looking sharp in the PHC pants. He left his hockey pants behind this morning, but getting a huge help from his teammate, Billy Maurer, who had an extra set. Keeping him active, keeping him in gear. The horn sounds, pucks are coming into their nets, so we get collected. And then each team will head to their respective benches for the last minute. Conversations with the coaches, what they want to see today. And then we'll get underway. Hang with us for another 120 seconds or so, and we'll get underway here. And PHC breaks from their nets with my favorite chant in hockey. 1, 2, 3, who are we? PHC. Both teams go back to their benches. Coaches will give them instructions, send out the starting 6. Like I said, Ellie Shaw will get the start in the blue crease today. We'll see who they throw out in front of her to get things started. All righty, we're set to go. Coach Sauer sending out Max Roach between Lucas Sauer, Johnny G, with Brock the Beast Mode, Dannenhauer, who I saw polish off a bag of Skittles and some Fun Dip before this one, so hopefully he's ready to go. And Ethan Nooner Nunez on the blue line. Phantoms have sent their players out, and here we go. Phantoms goalie acknowledges he's ready. Ellie Shaw acknowledges she's ready. Puck is dropped. We're underway. Roach tips this one forward, where the Phantoms will collect and try to clear, but Johnny Gerbervec keeps it in. Roach in after it behind the net. Wins that puck battle, comes out in front. Looking for some support. He'll reverse back into the corner. Take it back behind the net. Looking to come out the other side. He's met with some resistance, and the Phantoms gather and enter the neutral zone. Headman it, but it's picked off by Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer trying to get it away. Puck's bouncing around. Roach, back check. Picks that puck up. Looking to clear it. Opts to skate this one out and hits Sauer. Sauer gets it across the blue line. He's in. Fires that one in behind the Phantoms net where Gerbervec will get to it. Phantoms gather control, collect, and look to break it out. Roach gathers it, fighting at the blue line, trying to get it forward. Dannenhauer will step to it, gets across the blue line. He's coming down the boards. He gets off the boards. He's in, fires, high and wide. Maurer keeps it in. And now PHC looks to complete their change. That's Pucciero coming out of the corner with it. He leaves it for Declan Spittle in the far corner, who's going to cycle it down to Pucciero. Pucciero looking to the front. He's got Carr home. Met with some resistance. Puts it to Spittle. Spittle's looking for the front. Looking to go far side. Hands go up. And they're going to call a high stick. High stick. Palms to the roof. Looks like it's going to be called on L-Dog, number 20. For a high stick early in this one. So PHC will go man down. 13:33 left in the first. They'll leave their current personnel out there. We got Declan Spittle and Brady Carr up front killing it off with Billy Maurer and Josh Fazio on the back end. Important defensive draw here, man down to the left of Ellie Shaw. Spittle backs out. Gets reset. Spittle wins this one to the corner. Maurer will collect. Chips it up the wall. The Spittle throws it up. It's kept in at the point. It's fired in. Stick to side and wide to Ellie. Maurer will collect in the corner. Carr will get on the sideboards. He's met with some resistance. Spittle's there. Chips it out in support. That gets into the neutral zone. And now they'll get in after it. Spittle's putting the pressure. Carr and the defense head to the bench for a change. Now we got Big Mike Winton and Ethan Nunez on the blue line. Phantoms gather it in the neutral zone. Looking to enter our zone. Spittle hits him with some resistance. Ryan Bryant with back check. Ethan Nunez stepping up there. Puck is played in and played out. Spittle will collect. He'll use his own net. He's going to stop, reverse, and come back the other way. He's going to skate as he has some white ice. He gets to the top of the circle. Tries to play it across. Hits the back of his skate, but on second effort gets it to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant will get it across the red line. Try to get it deep. Gets it in shallow. Phantoms will collect, go D to D, and play it back into the neutral zone. The end of the zone, one-on-one here. Winton with a beautiful stick. Puts the puck aside. It gets out in front. Minuccio trying to get there. Trying to chip forward. Ryan Bryant in support gets it. He gets into the neutral zone. Stick to side. By the Phantoms. They'll collect in their own zone and throw it up. Dannenhauer now has a step. He gets in over the blue line. He's in. He's looking. Fires into traffic. Held on to that one a little too long. If we shoot earlier, probably a better scoring opportunity. Maurer keeps that one at the point. Phantoms will collect and throw it back up to where it came from. They get a guy coming off the bench. Maurer keeps it. But it gets into the neutral zone. Blown dead for offsides. We'll reset, change personnel with the ensuing face-off outside the Phantoms bench in the neutral zone here. We got Max Roach's line back out. Looking to get things started up here. Roach tries to win that one back. Puck is left behind them. Phantoms collect. And they head to the board with Sauer. Rides the puck carrier off it, but the puck gets deep. Phantoms with it. They move it in front. Stick to side. Off of two sticks. Ends up in the corner, no harm. Maurer's in there. Sauer's in there. Roach is looking for that puck to come loose. Comes up the sidewall. Roach steps above it. Phantoms come off the sidewall with it, and they play wide to Ellie, where Maurer will collect. He throws up the wall to Johnny Gerbevec. Johnny Gerbevec, unable to control, gets back down the wall, where it's ping-ponging around a bit. Now the Phantoms looking to bring it to the other side. PHC collects in the neutral zone. Dannenhauer with a burst of steam. He gets in across the blue. He gets down the side wall. Takes it behind, throws it in front. Oh, unable to connect. Good thought. Ends up on Gerbevec's stick. He's engaged in the puck battle. Phantoms come off the wall with it. They get into the neutral zone. Met with the relentless back pressure of Max Roach. Phantoms come back. Mike Winton knocks that one out of the air. Puck's bouncing around. And now the hand goes up for a body check as he pointed to his shoulder. Not sure I saw the same, but looks like they're calling him tightly here, as that's the second penalty of the day. Now PHC will go on the man up. So he sends out Declan Spittle's line. You got Spittle taking the offensive draw to the left of the Phantoms goaltender with Carr coming off the half wall. You got Josh Fazio at the point, Billy Maurer on the far, or Ethan Nunez on the far point, and Puntiniero on the other side. Puntiniero gets to it off the side wall. The puck is played out into the neutral zone where Fazio will collect. He's got some pressure on, plays it up. Carr plays it off the wall, gets into the neutral zone, or into the offensive zone, but back out quickly into the neutral zone by the Phantoms. Spittle trying to pick a pocket. Phantoms get it deep. They play it back out in front. Carr's going to step to this one. He's going to reverse up. He's got time. He's looking for Puntiniero, far side. Hits him with the stretch pass. Enters the zone. Trying to play it back across. He's hauled down. See, that one looked to be a trip, but they don't call that one. Spittle steps out in front. He's going to try to play it up. No, he reverses back down behind the net. Carr will get in on it now. Carr plays it up the half wall. Puntiniero plays it back down to Spittle. They try to get their cycle going. He's going to play it far side. Maurer's going to step to it. He's going to play it behind. Spittle will collect. Looking to move it to the front. Chipped out in front. Phantoms collect and clear the zone. Dannenhauer steps to it. Now he has a burst of steam. He has some white ice. He gets across the red. He's across the blue. He's in. He's got one to beat. He gets outside trying to cut back in. And he throws the Brock special. Doesn't charge any extra for it today. He says, nice and early, first attempt, I'm going to throw this puck in only one spot a goal scorer can score. Rock special, no extra charge. First goal, upper corner, blocker side. Both teams will change. That is a power play notch, as there was 10 clicks left on that. But now we're back to even strength. Mike Whitten collects. He puts it up the half wall where Henry Vince will get after it. Henry Vince pushes it into the zone. Matsunucciuk gets to it. Matsunucciuk looking. He's trying to chip it in front. Met with traffic. And the Phantoms play that puck to the corner, where Anucciuk and Vince trying to get in on it. It's played behind. Phantoms will collect and put it up the other wall. Fazio steps in. He'll put it out in front to Henry Vince. Henry Vince fires. Save made. Goaltender looking behind him, but he squeezed it. He had it. Good puck moving. Beautiful step in and read by Josh Fazio. As I said, I was looking for them to be more aggressive on that offensive blue line. Josh the Flash Fazio has heard my message. Phantoms win that draw. They exit the zone with it, and now we're in a foot race back. Whitten, good stick containing, allowing his back pressure to get there. Plays it up to Vince. Vince chips off the wall. It's into the neutral zone where Anucciuk picks it up. We got a 2-on-1 developing. Max Anucciuk gets wide. Backhanded across the crease to Ryan Bryant, who puts it home. Good goal. Excellent hockey play all the way up the ice. That's what we like to see. That's what we call puck movement. Starts with the good back pressure, contained, chip off the wall, easy exit, 2-on-1, and that's what the hockey's all about. You try to create the odd man situation in the primary scoring area, preferably. You move the puck, and it leads to good things. Now Gerbervec gets this puck off the draw. He gets it in, fires wide. Roach will collect in the corner, avoid sidesteps, a body check. Phantoms collect, and then they look to exit the zone. It's played forward off a skate. Nooner collects, reverses back to his near side, throws it ahead to Gerbervec. Gerbervec chips it up to Roach. Roach gets in. He's got a step. He's getting wide. He cuts back across. Sticked away by the Phantom defender. Now Roach will collect in the neutral zone. He's looking to buy time. He goes 85 feet. Cuts in. Onside. Gets in. Fires. Crossbar out of play. So we should have a neutral zone face-off, as I think that hit crossbar right away. But it looks like the referee's keeping it in the zone. I'm 200 feet away with some retina problems. So I don't I guess he's saying that hit the glove, then the crossbar. Stays in the zone. We'll take it. Roach wins this one to the near wall. Sauer gets in off there and pushes it behind the net. Gerbervec gets in on the far side. Whitten stepping in, keeping Puck bounces off the wall in the neutral zone, but that's where his partner, Dannenhauer, collects, plays it ahead to Roach. Extra move at the blue line. Causes us to jump off sides, blown dead. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. Puck is dropped. One backward. Dannenhauer will collect. He hits Carr. Carr's going to try to get the blue line. He gets outside. We step off sides. As he's trying to get the play to develop. A little too early. We're making these moves at the blue line a couple times now. We'll iron it out, get on the same page. Swiddle takes this draw, ties up. Putinero gets in after it. Phantoms come away with it. They're trying to enter the zone. Witten steps up. Allows Spittle to get there and support behind the net. Now Dannenhauer will step to it. He gets it. He plays it ahead to Carr. Carr's off the boards with it. He's trying to play it back across. He gets it to Spittle in the center. He plays it across to Putinero. They enter the zone on sides. He's trying to cut back. Met with some traffic and resistance. Knocked off the puck. Throws a reverse check. Deposits the Phantom to the ice. No call. And now Dannenhauer will collect. He's coming far side with it. Oh, he's going to reverse back up. Push it to Putinero. Putinero enters the zone. He's got numbers with him. That gets pushed wide into the corner where Carr will get in after it. Carr plays at the Spittle. Spittle pushes further behind the net. Carr will collect. He gets it to the point. Dannenhauer has it. He puts it D to D to Fazio. Fazio steps, fires. Oh, does not get through, but Fazio recollects. Pushes it deep. Where it's just thrown back up to where it came from, and Fazio will again play it forward. Spittle will get in after the forecheck. Carr's playing above it. Looking for that first touch. Spittle gets it. He plays it to Putinero. Putinero leaves it for Carr. Carr steps aside. He's on the back end. Tries to play it deep. Phantoms will collect and exit the zone. This Carr pulled up for a line change. Now Putinero grabs control of it. Pushed out to the wall. He's looking for that point. He's hauled down. And that will be a 1 minute 30-second minor for tripping. PHC will return to the power play with 5:34 left in the first period here at Steel Ice. We'll have an offensive zone, man-up face-off to the left of the Phantoms goaltender. We got Henry Vince in front of the net. No, rightfully so. Henry Vince coming off the near wall with the left-handed forehand shot. Max Anuncio trying to take this draw and tie up. Ryan Bryant steps to it. Pushes it back to the point where Fazio collects. Fazio will play it back down the wall to Ryan Bryant. Now he'll set up and play it across. Good idea. With good defensive stick by the Phantoms, and they collect and move it the other way. That's brought forward. No arms go up. Nuccio trying to stay on his feet here. He's hauled down. No arms go up. It's played forward to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant plays it back across to Maurer. Maurer looks forward, throws it up the wall to Henry Vince. Henry Vince chips it deep into the corner. And now Ryan Bryant will try to meet him on the far side. He gets the puck, puts it behind the net. Henry Vince meets him on the far side. He's going to play it to the point. Nooner will step and fire down to Anuncio. Anuncio sets, plays it across to Bryant. Bryant comes forehand, backhand. Oh, stays out of the net. Sprawling save made by the Phantom goaltender. Phantoms collect it. They push it in the neutral zone. Unable to keep. We walk that one back in offsides. Plays whistled dead. There's 27 seconds left on the man-up opportunity. Today's power play brought to you by Fazio Steel. You're looking for a 5x8 piece of steel, cover up some road holes in a heavy construction zone. Fazio is your guy. Dannenhauer collects on the half wall. It's pushed back up the point where Nooner will step and keep. Nooner keeps again. Oh, and they blow that one dead. Offsides again. So the puck is just getting in. This is where we want to talk and say, hey, take a step or two inside the blue line. We're camped out on that blue line. It looks like it's getting into the neutral zone a little bit. And we're throwing it back in offsides on the keep. So Roach wins that one all the way across the ice to the red line. Witten will collect, and he'll put that one deep. Now we're going to get after it with the forecheck. Roach gets there. Sauer cuts it off above it. Sauer wins it off the half wall, plays it back to Roach. Roach steps, fires, hits bodies, loses a stick. Roach, excellent soccer player, plays that one with his feet as he lost the stick. But it gets back down into the PHC zone where Fazio will collect. He'll play it back up to Sauer. Phantoms will take that one and try to move it forward. Sauer steps back through it. Puck's bouncing around here. Looks like a little bit of a ballet. That's played back out in the neutral zone. Roach will step to it. He'll collect. He's going to reverse up. Get his eyes up. He's going to get wide. He's across the red, across the blue. Gets wide. Plays it back across. Out in front. Big save made. Puck's bouncing around. Now it's out to Fazio. Fazio pushes it forward. Looking for Gerbevec. Phantoms collect and push it out in the neutral zone. Roach blows an edge but stays with it. He pushes it to Sauer. Sauer's going to play it back across to Gerbevec. Gerbevec steps across the blue, makes a move. He's outside the dots. He's looking to push it back across to Sauer. It gets there. Oh, good thought. Good puck movement. Gets through. Gerbevec collects. He plays it to Fazio at the point. That's a little wide of him, but he'll collect, come down the wall with it. Look to walk it in. Plays it off a shin pad of a Phantom. Recollects. Plays it back across to Gerbevec, who was camped out on the back door. Unable to get solid connection on that one. And now Gerbevec will play it in the corner and look to go to the bench as Pucciero and Winton look to keep it in. Pucciero gets off the half wall with it. Plays that one wide of the Phantoms goaltender where Spittle will collect. He tries to play it in front. Phantoms get it and throw it to the far boards. Pucciero will collect. Phantoms step through it and they collect it, and now they're looking to go the other way with it. Good back pressure by Declan Spittle. Good hockey play. He collects the puck. He's looking to move it forward. He's met with a body. Carr steps down to the hash marks. Plays it back ahead to Spittle. Spittle gets forward. He enters the zone. They have numbers if they hurry. Plays it back across to Puniero. Puniero fires wide. It's kept in by Maurer. Plays it back behind the net where L-Dog will collect in the far corner. Met with two Phantoms. They win the puck battle and they push it out forward, but Dannenhauer collects that one, throws it back down the wall, and now L-Dog steps in with it, gets out wide, sends it back across, goes all the way across to the boards. Maurer steps, and that one gets by him. Dannenhauer will collect. He's got time. He's going to reverse up. He's going to opt to use his own net. He took a look to his partner. He stopped so he can see the whole ice. Now he's going to play it forward to L-Dog, who was standing by the bench. He's got numbers. We heard we're 3-on-2 development. We're in across the line. L-Dog dangles. He gets pushed outside. Plays it back across. Hits the side of the net. Played back out in front. Phantoms will collect. Dannenhauer surfing the play. Steps in with a stick. Keeps it active in the offensive zone. Dannenhauer and all collecting the neutral zone. Will back it off the boards. Looking for Anucciuk. Anucciuk chips it forward. That one gets back out into the neutral zone. We step in offsides. 47.1 seconds left in the first period. PHC hanging off to a 2-0 lead. And that's the sixth offsides of the day. Maybe seventh. So we got some things to clean up there. Understand we have more time and space and can regroup and look to that far side. Stretch the ice. Flip the ice. That face-off ends up being one forward into the Phantom zone where the Phantoms will collect it. And they exit the zone. They enter PHC zone. Fazio steps out to contain along the wall. It's played back in front. Fazio with a recovery collects that one. He's going to make a nice move. His eyes are up. He finds Bryant looking for that pass. Kept in at the point by the Phantoms defender. Played back across. Henry Vince makes a move. He plays it forward. Phantoms will collect, go D to D, and they'll look to move it up the other way. 8 seconds left on the clock. We're looking for no shots here. Anucciuk ends up on his backside, but collects the puck. He's going to skate this one out. Gets it in the neutral zone. Horn sounds. No danger. End of first period. 2-0 PHC. We'll be back shortly. We have some in-between NHL trivia being brought to us by some of our friends on the 2014 Lehigh Phantoms. Logan Pyle giving us, the question was, what was the first NHL team to win back-to-back Stanley Cups? Eddie's going with Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to go with the Montreal Canadiens. Correct answer. Ottawa Senators. 1920 and 1921, the original Senators. So here we got Logan Pyle dropping some knowledge on us. The Ottawa Senators, first NHL team to win back-to-back Stanley Cup. I never would have guessed Ottawa Senators, but hey, learned something today. Ottawa Senators, first NHL team to win back-to-back Stanley Cups, according to Logan Pyle. Little trick question. We're gathered here, ready to start the second period. Ellie takes the crease at the far side. As the Phantoms goaltender comes down to the PHC side of the ice. We're ready to go. We got Max Roach's line out to start the second period with Big Mike Winton and Brock Dannenhauer on the blue line. It's played forward. Winton will collect. Eyes up. Plays it back forward. Looking for the center seam. Phantoms will collect that and push it forward. Roach meets it with resistance. Collects the puck. Regroups in his own zone. Trying to turn back up. He's met with a body. And they call it body check as the hand goes to the shoulder. Phantom step through it. But again, at this level in USA hockey, there is no hitting. There's competitive contact. You can bump as you play the puck, but there has to be a play on the puck. It cannot be an intent to throw a body check. That's what the referee deemed happened there. PHC ends up on the power play. Face off to the left of the Phantoms goaltender here. Roach gets his personnel set. He's entering the dot. He wins it back to Winton. Winton steps, unable to get there, and now we have trouble. Phantoms are going to go the other way, but beautiful back pressure by Max Roach and Dannenhauer to stop that one and move the puck the other way. Now Gerbervec gets knocked off the puck. That would have been a body check more than the last one, but no call. Roach with it. He'll go far side. He cuts back in. He's trying to step through. Played in. Stick to side by the goaltender. It's played up. Dannenhauer's going to collect that at the point. He's going to play D to D to Winton. Winton steps to the top of the circle. At the dots. Fires off the backside of Roach. He gets aside. Sauer trying to keep that one on the boards. It adds up to Winton. Winton's looking for it. Plays it down to Gerbervec in the corner. Gerbervec collects himself. Collects it back up the boards. Step through it. And that gets cleared out by the Phantoms. That will go 200 feet. Hand is up. Icing's called. We'll change lines and go back at it. So now we'll have an offensive draw to the right of the Phantoms goaltender. We got Declan Spittle taking this draw. Logan Poutriere will be coming off the half wall unmarked. No, they opt to put a defender on him. You got Brady Carr trying to create the havoc in front of the net. Phantoms win that one, collect it, but it's thrown to Poutriere. Poutriere steps off the wall with it. He's looking. Hold on to that one. He's going to use the net. Tries to wrap it around. Ends up in the feet of the Phantoms defender. Carr's trying to collect it. Phantoms push it forward. And now Fazio's in a foot race. That one won't have the legs for an icing. Fazio will get there and collect. He'll reverse up, and he's going to look to move it forward. Plays the Carr. Carr gets a step. He's going to look to move it. Plays it back across the Spittle. Poutriere and Spittle. Spittle drops it to Punty. L-Dog steps into the slot. Oh, tries for the toe drag. Looking for a shot there. Phantoms heading the other way. Maurer contains. It's thrown back in. Stick to side by Ellie Shaw. Phantoms collect in the corner momentarily where Spittle will collect it. We'll play it forward to Carr. Carr trying to chip it off the boards. Network resistance. A lot of bodies. And it ends up back in the corner. PHC has to do some talking here. Spittle ultimately takes the puck and plays it around to the far boards. It's played out. Spittle has a step now. He's got a 2-on-1 developing. He's got Carr trailing him. He plays it across. Carr fires. Oh, gets wide. Now it's back out, and now we have numbers the other way as PHC's defenders caught in a change. Maurer doing his best to back check. That's fired in on Ellie. Ellie sticks to the side. So there's some end-to-end rushes here. Body goes down, no call. Coming the other way here. It's kept in at the point. Spittle steps through it and pushes it forward. L-Dog now gets it. He gets across. He's got one to beat. Steps back outside. Step through. And the Phantoms will collect. Ryan Bryant coming off the bench. Collects at the hash mark. Plays it down in the corner where Pucciero. He's going to go back. Oh. And now we have some dirty play. Stay away from it, boys. That's going to be some frustration on the hit on Pucciero. He lays a hit, and then the Phantoms respond to it. Referee's on top of it. However, I think PHC, is he calling both, or is PHC going to a man down? Original one's on PHC. Referees are gathered at the scoring circle, trying to work this one out. We don't like to see that happen. We got to play with control and a emotion. We're going to see what they're going to call here as they're discussing what each of them saw. PHC has one in the box. I don't believe the Phantoms have one. Referees are working this one out at the box. They have a minute 30 posted on the board. We're trying to see a long delay here, long discussion. Trying to see if they give them any additional misconduct or anything to go with that high hit. We have not seen another player head to the box. But again, we're trying to work it out in game here for you. Referees are explaining the call to the scorers. Referees are now over at the Phantoms bench explaining to their coaches the outcome of the call and the decision. And it looks like they're putting the Phantoms in the box for a minute 30. And they just post that for a minute 30. But now is it a coincidental or is it concurrent minor? Some technical terms being thrown at you. In a coincidental penalty, the penalties don't go on the board. You play 5-on-5 hockey. But if the penalties don't happen at the same time, the referees determine that they are concurrent or two separate minors, that occur during the same action. They both go on the boards. We play 4-on-4. So again, referees are discussing, not sure what the calls are. Likely we'll have to go to a score sheet to figure this one out. Unless we can get some intel in the game. Now the refs are down explaining to Coach Sauer and Vince what their calls are. So the Phantoms penalty comes off the board. And so does PHC's. So coincidental, minor. Long discussion. Doesn't look like there's any extras. What I do know is the rink manager at the Steel Ice is looking to try to figure out how he's going to get his next ice session back on time, as this has been a long pause in action. So we'll be looking to cut it up. So we're getting some intel. Looks like it's a 10-2 for PHC. So L-Dog will be in the box. And now some things hopefully get settled down. Refs on top of it. And we'll bring the face-off down as the last action in play. So it's a coincidental. We are 5-on-5. There is no man up, man down opportunity here. Logan Pucciarella will spend an extended period of time in the box. That one's one back. It's played forward, thrown up the wall, where Nunez steps in. He keeps it. Bryant trying to play it across the Vince. Stick this side. Keeps it in at the blue line. Plays it back in. Kicked aside by the Phantom goaltender. It's played back up the wall where Bryant tries to collect. Gets off a stick. Played it forward. Nunez trying to keep again. Makes a step. But the Phantoms collect and go the other way. Good back check, good contain. Keeping them outside, allowing the back support to come. Phantoms play it down. They play it back to him. Fires high and wide. Gets off to the wall. Ryan Bryant tries to get to it. Collects on a second opportunity, trying to play it forward. Hits the backside of a Phantom. And the Phantoms will collect in the neutral zone. No enter the zone. They get wide. Play it down behind the net. Witten will collect. He'll play it back up the wall. Henry Vince collects. He's got time. He tries to chip it past the stepping, forechecking defenseman. Does not get it past. Phantoms come off the wall with it. They play it back into the PSA. Surrounding some feet. Inicio gets that puck. Pushes it forward to out to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant plays to Vince. Vince back across to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant trying to get there. Pushes it deep. They're looking for a line change. Now Max Roach coming off the bench with a full head of steam. He's going to come across. He's going to cut that one off. They move the puck. They move it forward. Get it in the neutral zone where it's met by Johnny Gerbevec. Johnny Gerbevec steps into the body. Roach tried to play it back across. No one there. Dannenhauer collects. He steps in. He's inside the dots. He throws it to Roach. Roach throws it in. Somehow the goaltender pushes left to right, gets across, and makes a huge save. Sliding across from that left post. Stayed eyes on the puck. Good puck movement. Good job all the way around. Beautiful save as well. Roach takes the draw. Puck bounces high. Grabbed by a Phantom and thrown forward where Maurer will get it in the neutral zone. He's going to come back down the wall with it. Where it just came from. Phantoms will collect. They'll try to throw it across the ice. Dannenhauer steps to it. He's going to look to go. He gets off the wall. He's in the center. He's across the blue. Makes a move. Throws it across the Roach. Kick this side. Sauer collects at the top of the house. He's going to throw it out to the point to Maurer. Maurer's got time. He's got space. He throws it back down into the corner for Johnny G. Johnny G trying to come back up the half wall with it. He's met with a body. Phantoms throw it up the wall. Maurer stepping in. Good keep. Gets it back down. Gerberbeck has it. He's looking to play it across. Oh, rolls off the toe of the stick. Puck's out in the front of the Phantom's net, in the feet, digging. Gets to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck throws it on net. Goaltender was there in the butterfly to make the save. It's out to the point. Maurer goes to Brock. Brock steps in. He fires high and wide. Gerberbeck collects. He tries to play it back out off a skate. Good look, trying to get it back to Dannenhauer for another opportunity. But off a Phantom skate, and it goes 200 feet the other way. Dannenhauer will collect and use his own net. We'll chip it forward, where Roach will collect. He's got Fazio standing at the blue line. Roach is in. Throws it back across the goal mouth. Phantoms will collect and look to move it the other way. Gets to Winton. Winton's going to gather. He's got 2 on. Good escape move. Plays it forward. PHC in a change. We got Fazio playing wing now because we are short Puncheriero. So it looks like Josh Fazio is out on the wing with Spittle and Carr. Spittle pushes that one down. Carr takes a body away. Played back in front. Carr with it. Oh, unable to get good stick on it. Spittle puts it behind the net. Fazio will get in after it. He's going to wrap it around. Trying to play it in front. He's met with a body and a stick. Spittle gets this one. Going to reverse. Plays it to the point. Nunez steps. Fires. Off a body wide. Fazio will get on it. Gotta help. You gotta help. Witten steps in at the point. He's to walk it in. He gets to the dots. He fires it. Oh, looking for Fazio on the backside. Comes in a little hot. Nooner steps in and keeps that. Spittle's going to get there. Witten keeps. He's going to put it back down the far side. Now Nunez is going to step and keep it. A 50-50 puck. That's played back out. And now we'll have Carr. Gets to the puck. Going to collect. He's going to put it back up the wall in the neutral zone with Spittle. Spittle's trying to get off the wall with it. Vince gets onside. Spittle has a step. Looking. Slides it across to Winton, who was pinching in with the play. Good save made. It's back out. Fired in. Save made. Back to the point. Maurer collects and puts it back down the half wall to Spittle. Spittle's looking to put it across. Throws it across. Oh, gets through. Vince is there to collect it, though, at the other hash marks. He's going to leave it for the point. Now Maurer's going to step it in. Hits a shin pad. Stays with it on the second attempt. Hits a stick. Phantoms will try to look to move the other way, and they have numbers if they hurry. Phantom loses his edge, loses the puck in the process, and now it's going the other way. It's played out in the neutral zone. Bryant plays it across to Vince. Vince is going to get across that blue line. He makes a drag. He turns. He fires. Blocker to side. Oh, Brock Dannenhauer trying to put it off the back of the goaltender, unable to do so. He's going to win that puck battle behind the net. He's going to step it out in front, and then he slides it in. Beautiful beast mode goal. As the goaltender had some choice words for him, Dannenhauer let him know, I had my Skittles today. That was not a typical wraparound. He stepped out, ladies and gentlemen, into the scoring area and slid it along the ice inside the far post. Beautiful hockey goal. Just when we needed it. And now at that stoppage, we have a goalie change. So Coltman Williams coming down. And now he's in the net at the far end. So here's the deal. Now we have the goalie coming in halfway, coming off the bench cold. And what do? We decide to take a penalty. So we'll be on the man down opportunity. Defensive zone face off to the right of Coltman Williams. We got Johnny Gerberbeck, Max Roach out with Maurer and Dannenhauer. That puck is bouncing around. Roach gets to it. He'll chip it forward, gets into the neutral zone. Oh, he's hauled down along the boards, but a couple of Phantoms body on the ice too, and then he returns the trip. Nothing called. This one gets to the far boards where Dannenhauer or Gerberbeck will chip it forward. Now Dannenhauer steps to it. He gets in across the blue. He's got Johnny G coming late. Looking to find him. Plays it back across stick to side by the Phantom goaltender. Maurer plays it to Roach. Roach trying to keep it deep. Maurer will hold the blue line. He'll play it down. He gets Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck has his eyes up. He's looking. Plays it to Roach. Oh, good idea. Killing precious seconds off of this. Penalty kill. It's played back out. Dannenhauer will get to it. He's going to be on his backhand. He's going to play it down the wall. Gerberbeck will collect. He's hauled down. No call. Stay away with him. Stay away from it. No call from the stuff. Phantoms enter offsides. Whistle dead. Stoppage of play. If you're just joining us, 4:45 left in the second period. PHC on a man down for 21 seconds. Now we have Declan Spittle, Josh Fazio. Declan Spittle, Lucas Sauer. With Witten and Nooner called upon to trying to kill the end of this penalty kill. Puck is dropped. Spittle ties up. Phantom step through. But Witten plays that forward, gets it to Sauer. Sauer makes sure it gets out back into the neutral zone where the Phantoms will collect. They'll throw it down the boards and allow Spittle to collect, and he'll use some extra real estate to let some time click. Uses the net, throws it around the boards, but it's kept in at the point. Nooner gets it out to Spittle. We got Nuccio coming out of the box. Spittle enters the zone. Oh, it's played across him. We got Fazio stepping off the bench. He's going to get wide. He plays it back in front of Spittle. Spittle's digging side of the net. Oh, puck bounces behind him. Phantoms collect and look to clear, but Witten keeps it in. Plays it back across. It's kicked aside by the Phantoms and played back out into the neutral zone, and now we have a race to the puck going the other way. Nooner will collect it. We'll reverse it back up to Fazio. Fazio's going to get a head of steam. He's going to play it forward to Sauer. Sauer's got a step. He gets in across the blue line. He looks to fire. He fires it in wide. Fazio in on the forecheck. Carr coming off the bench. He tries to throw a clap bomb. Doesn't get good wood on that one. It ends up behind the net. Spittle will collect in the corner. He's going to reverse up. Help him. Fazio now collects in support. Too deep. Fazio works it back out to the point. Maurer has it. He's going to turn and fire. Doesn't get through the traffic. Maurer steps and keeps. He's met with a body. Spittle collects, trying to play it back across, off a body. Witten will get it. Witten will play it far side to Fazio. Fazio verses up, throws it to the net. Now it's going to get far side. Carr's going to try to cut it off. Colton coming to the bench as there was an odd man, or a delayed penalty, for another body check being thrown. Phantoms are whistled dead for this one. So we will move to a man-up opportunity now. So we are on the man-up. Referee's explaining something to the PHC coaches. We have Max Anuccioc's line out. So we have Max taking the offensive draw to the left of the Phantoms goaltender, with Henry Vince with a left-handed forehand shot coming off the sidewall. Then you got Ryan Bryant in front of the net with Brock Dannenhauer and Billy Maurer. Another extended stoppage here. Now I definitely know the ZAM guys and the rink managers are saying, come on, now I'm a half hour behind my next slot. All right, whistle's blown. We look to return to action here. Oh, sorry, we return back down to the Phantoms bench for another explanation. These referees, diligent in their discussions, earning their paycheck today. Their hourly wage is being diluted because they're paid per game and not hour. Lucio trying to push this one back, ends up in the feet. It's cleared out. Maurer will go back to collect this one. Dannenhauer's going to screen. Maurer will come around the net with it, get his toes up ice. It's past the referee, plays it forward. Where Henry Vince tries to get after it, but the Phantoms will collect, and they'll come the other way. They have numbers if they hurry. Good contain. Good recovery by PHC. That's played up to Vince. Vince chips it out of the zone. Net by the Phantoms, and it's played back in. Phantoms trying to come off that wall. Met with resistance. Maurer collects. He's going to play it forward, and the hand goes up for the slash. Stay away from the Philly. No retaliatory effort. Dannenhauer's across the top of the zone. He plays it forward to Bryant. Bryant trying to play it back to him. Phantoms collect, and it's whistled dead for a slashing. Colton's getting a skate in today. He comes in at the halfway mark here and has had to make some sprints. And for those new to the game of hockey, in the second period, the goaltender's at the far end of the ice, so he doesn't have an easy skate there. He's got to get 120 feet or so to get to the bench, and then he skates back. Offensive zone draw. Max Roach's line out in the power play. 5-on-3 opportunity. Roach wins this one. Kicks it forward. Steps through. Blocker to side by the Phantoms goaltender. Gervivek throws it to the point. It's going to be played back down where Gervivek will collect. He's got two in front. Oh, we got Lucas Sauer waiting for it. Gervivek will collect. Cutting across. Kick save made by the goaltender. Roach is going to collect. He's going to skate around. We're on a 5-on-3 here. This is where it's critical for the puck movement. Do not let the Phantoms exit the zone. Witten steps in and keeps it. It's played up the wall where Roach will keep it alive. He's going to skate it to the other wall. Cut back across and moves it to Witten. Witten steps in, fires off the pipe. Stays out of the back of the net. Good look. Good challenge. Roach collects on the wall again, throwing it down. The Phantoms got one man back. 35 seconds left on the second penalty. Phantoms get a step. They get into the PHC zone. And then Nooner trying to recover will haul the Phantom down. He'll get called for the hold. And now we send the PHC blue jersey to the penalty box. So we will be 4-on-4 for 24 seconds, and then PHC will go into a minute and 6 seconds worth of man down opportunity. Great. 17. Ethan Nunez called for that one. We got Declan Spittle, Brock Dannenhauer, Billy Maurer, Joshua Fazio out there. Brock plays to Fazio. Fazio has a step. He gets into the neutral zone. He's got to cross the red. He's across the blue. He gets in, hanging on to that puck. He's got Brock at the top. He finds Spittle in front. Spittle tries to drag past. He collects it. He's in front. He drops it to Fazio. Oh, unable to put it home. Maurer walks it in. He fires it in. That's gloved and kicked aside by the Phantom goaltender. It comes back up the wall where Maurer keeps. Spittle will get in after it behind the net. They fire it around. It's rung around. Dannenhauer is going to keep this one. He's going to play it back down the wall. He finds Spittle. Spittle's going to try to step out of this corner with it. Throws it back behind where Fazio will get after it. The Phantoms will look to go the other way with it. They got their eyes up this time. Spittle playing above it, steps to it. They chip it up the boards. Dannenhauer collecting the neutral zone now. He's looking to go. Met with a stick of the Phantoms, but Spittle picks the puck up. He gets out. He gets wide. He's stepping back in. He's at the circle. Runs out of time as the horn sounds. We're at the end of the second period. We'll be back in about a minute and 20. But, hey, we're joined again by our friends from the 2014 Phantoms giving us some in-between period trivia. What's this question? All right, so this is the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Logan Pyle, although he resides on the eastern side of the state, he is a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. So who recorded the hat trick for the Flyers in the 8-4 victory? I'm going Claude Giroux. Sean Couturier with the. All righty. We're 0-2 here. Trick questions. One more? You'll give us one more shot? All right. They're going to come back. They're going to work up some knowledge. So that was Sean Couturier scoring a hat trick at, I think he said 19 years old. In game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in 2012. I don't think the Flyers have been back in a playoff run that deep in quite some time. All right, we're back for the third period action. Coltman Williams taking the net at the PHC end of the ice for the third period. Little shorter of escape, but hopefully we don't see as many penalties in this period. We see some goal scoring. We got number 20 back out from his rest or hiatus in the penalty box. So he joins us. We got L Dog back. We got Spittle out there, Fazio and Winton to kill this one off. Phantom's trying to push ahead, net by big jersey barrier Mike Winton. Keep him outside, fired out wide of Colton Williams. Gets to the boards. Arrow. And Spittle come away with it. L Dog enters the zone, gets wide, fires, glove the side. PHC gets man out of the box. Carr coming off the bench.
Go, Colton, go, Colton.
Hand goes up, and Colton has another sprint. This time it's a little shorter. Spittle will play it to the point. It skips past Fazio. Fazio's going to be after it. Keep it away from your own net, boys. Fazio will collect. Will play it forward. Touched by the Phantoms. And now PHC will end up on the man-up opportunity. All righty. We're on man-up opportunity here. Offensive zone face-off to the right of the Phantoms goaltender. You got Max Anichuk taking the draw with Ryan Bryant coming off the wall. Henry Vince in front. Dannenhauer and Nunez on the points. See if we can exploit some of that time and space here and have another power play goal brought to you today by Fazio. Yeah, we're going through a lot of long stoppages here. A lot of explanations. This is about how long, if I go to confession, I would be in there a long period of time. We got a Anichuk to the right of the Phantoms goalkeeper. All right, we're ready. We're set. Man up opportunity here. Ranucciuk wins this one back. Where Dannenhauer will collect. He'll play it into the corner as he was on his backhand. Max finds it, pushes it to the point, kept by Nooner. Max will keep it out of the corner. Needs to find the puck. Ryan Bryan in support. Puck gets up the wall. Nooner. Oh, it's not Nooner. It's Maurer. Steps through with a shoulder. That's whistle dead. So that negates the man up. We will play 4-on-4 for 1:04. And then PHC will have a short man down for 26 seconds. Face-off will come all the way down to the left of Colton Williams. And now we have a defensive zone draw. And we have Max Ranucciuk and Johnny Gerbevec called upon to kill this one up front with Joshua Fazio and Ethan Nunez on the back end of it. Gerby steps through the traffic. Roach gets a stick in there, collects the puck, skates this one out. He's across the red. He's across the blue. Cuts back, tries to re-enter, tries to go backhand, and he does, and it gets in the back of the net as he saucered it on the backy. The backhand ends up in the net. 4-on-4 goal. We will remain 4-on-4. So the penalty does not get released for the Phantoms as we are playing even up right now in a 4-on-4 situation. So their minor stays on the board for another 49 seconds, and we are back to play here. Roach wins that to Gerbevec. Gerbevec puts it deep, and now they'll try to get in after it. Phantoms will collect behind their own net. They'll play it forward off the wall where Fazio will step in and keep it. He plays it to the far corner. Gerbevec's going to collect. He's going to reverse up and then pull back down where he's met with some resistance, and the Phantoms coming out of the corner with the puck. They're going to opt to skate this one out into the neutral zone. Fazio stays home, matches with speed, good contain, good stick. Allowing Roach to step through, and now we have numbers if we hustle. Roach has it. He enters the offensive zone. He's going to get wide. He's going to cut back in. Oh, gets wide. Gerbevec will collect. He'll put it to the point. Nooner steps in. He plays it back down to Gerbevec. Gerbevec tries to get it behind the net. He's tripped. Nothing called. And now the Phantoms look to move the other way. They play that, and that's an icing. The hand goes up. That is an icing. That will go 200 feet the other way for an offensive zone draw for PHC to the right of the Phantoms goaltender. And now PHC is man down for 18 seconds as there's 18 seconds left on Billy Maurer's minor penalty. We have Declan Spittle, Puntriero. We got to get a guy in front of the net. We can't have the net unmarked. We left the net unmarked. The Phantoms gather and they enter. Oh, no, Dannenhauer steps and keeps. That's thrown down for yet another ice. So 11 clicks come off the board. There's 7 seconds left on the man down opportunity. And we'll do the same thing to the right of the Phantoms goaltender. We're opting to leave the net front unmarked and give the Phantoms 3 players. Dannenhauer's trying to creep in and read it. Phantoms win that again to them and exit the zone with ease as there was no one bumping the lane. Penalty expires. Dannenhauer will collect in the near corner. He'll take it to the far corner. He'll get his toes up, and he's looking to go. Beast mode 8 is Skittles today. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He's inside. He drags. He throws it back across to Spittle. Spittle deposits it in the back of the net. Good goal. Good puck work. Good movement. Had the Phantoms goaltender guessing, and they bury one. Ladies and gentlemen, Beast Mode had his Skittles this morning. All righty. We're ready for the neutral zone face-off. Referee's over at PHC's bench. Spittle wins this one. Pucciarero stepped through the lane, and it's blown dead. Timeout by the Phantoms. So we'll take a break. All right, they sound the horn. We're trying to get back to action here. Coltman Williams takes his crease. PHC sends out Spittle's line with Dannenhauer and Winton. Phantoms are back to even strength. We're playing 5-on-5 hockey here. Spittle wins this one across the car. Carr puts it back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer slides it across to Winton. Winton's going to try to step with it. He finds Spittle. Oh, it gets through the zone. It's going to get in there. Carr's in after it. Phantoms will throw it up the wall. Pucciarero playing above it. Tries to win it deep. Dannenhauer steps in and keeps. Now Carr's in a puck battle looking for support. Pucciarero's in to help. Phantoms put it up the wall. Gets back out in the neutral zone where Dannenhauer will collect. He's going to play ahead to Carr. Carr steps into the neutral. Got to get that puck deep. Ends back in the neutral zone. Now Carr will get down the half wall with it. Pushes it back behind the Phantoms net. Spittle will get in after it. Pucciarero playing above it. He picks it off. He steps towards the net. He plays it back out in front. Hits the side of the net, but he recollects it. He's looking to throw it to the point. He does. He gets it up to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer will chip it back down to L-Dog. L-Dog tries to make a step, but he's met with the defender's stick, and the puck ends up out in the neutral zone. Winton will collect in his own zone. He's going to use the net, slow things down a bit. Plays it ahead to Carr. Carr plays it to Spittle. Spittle has a step. He has a seam. He gets in. Throws it across to Pucciarero. Pucciarero fires it. Good save. Butterfly. Textbook save made by the goaltender. Good puck movement. Good zone entry. Good scoring opportunity. Let's play it up the half wall where Bryant will play it back to the point. Winton tries to play it back down to him. Phantoms will step to that. It'll get out into the neutral zone. They say it's played back in. Offsides. So we will have another neutral zone face-off outside of the Phantoms bench. Phantoms collect this one. They play it ahead. Fazio will step to it. He'll cut that one off on the boards and play it back up. Gets across the red line, plays it to Bryant. Bryant plays it in deep. Phantoms will go behind their own net and collect and try to reverse it out the other way. Nooner steps to it. Steps in, on sides. Gets to the dot. Now he'll go back behind the net. He'll throw it back out in front. It gets back out to his partner at the far point. Fazio steps through. He throws it in front. Oh, good thought. Vince collects. He'll use the offensive net. He'll try to wrap it. That one doesn't get through. Minuchuk's going to collect. He's going to play it out to the far point where Nooner will step to it. Trying to play it, but a Phantom lays into it and wears out or lays out. And now the puck's going the other way. Josh playing a 2-on-1. Shooter fires. That gets blocker side under the bar. First strike by the Phantoms. We're at a 5-1 score now. Held onto that puck a little too long at the point. Phantom player lays out, and then we had numbers heading the other way. Hopefully we can get that one back. Hockey is all about creating that odd man rush. And when that odd man rush enters your PSA,
Go. Shake it off.
that is how goals are scored. Gerbervek now fires. He fires that one in. It's gloved and hung on to by the Phantom goaltender.
Shake it off. Shake it off. They can hit the net.
Roach wins this one, or ties up, comes out of the scrum with it. He'll play it back behind the net. Sauer's going to get into it after the far corner, but the Phantoms throw it up the boards. Dannenhauer collects it. He's walking down the boards. He plays it back across. Recollects. He steps in. He's on the backhand. He plays it back across in front. Kicked the side. Kicked out in front. Does not get back in the net. He's still got it. Now Roach will pick it up in the corner. He's going to step in. He's going to fire with the left-handed shot. Saved, and then the rebound opportunity goes up and over the net. Gerbervek meets it on the sidewall. Mauer steps to it. Loses an edge. Puck gets out of the neutral zone. Roach is there with contain. Good body. Knocks him off the puck. And now he collects. He's getting his toes up.
Come on, guys.
And now Dannenhauer is going to take an interference behind the play as Roach had a step. Referees have tightened their calls up a little bit here now as they've let some things go. And now they will call the extracurriculars away from the play. So this is going to come down to a defensive zone face-off, man down, right of Colton Williams. We got Declan Spittle, Hell Dog, Big Mike Winton, and Josh Fazio throwing this one off. That one's played forward. It doesn't get to Williams. Winton will collect. He'll play it. Stick the side. It's up the center seam. PHC gets it out. Pucciero has a step. He's behind. He's on a short-handed. He's got his opportunity here. Stays with it. He's laid out the whole way. He's down.
Go!
Spittle on the puck in the corner. Laid out. So again, this is unfortunate. We've seen this play before, though. There might be a battle come end of the season for who has the most penalties in the AY. I'm a betting man. I don't know who the odds favor right now. But
Hey, we're no better. We're no better right now, though. We take the dumbest penalties in the world. We make it hard.
so we're 4-on-4. We got Declan Spittle, Hell Dog. We really need to man up, though, here. We cannot have the net front unmarked. It's just a bad face-off setup. I'm going to call it how I see it. But you're going to want to put a forward or a defender in the 4-on-4 if you're feeling risky enough or confident enough. Someone down in front of that net. Otherwise, you're going to have the Phantoms playing across, and they want to have an easy exit out of the zone like they've done several times already today. Push aside, Phantoms get it, and Fazio steps and keeps. But the Phantoms had that strategy off the face-off to try to exit the zone. It's played back in by Winton. Collected behind the net by the Phantoms, and it's played up the wall where Fazio will step in and keep. It's down behind the net. Phantoms intercept it, and they're coming the other way with it. Played in on Williams. He sticks to the side. Spittle will collect. He's got Pucciarero far side. He hits him out in front. He touched it. It's waved off. Phantoms back check. Get to the puck. Collected. L-Dog has it. He's trying to work out of the corner with it. Turns. Fires. Kick the side. Phantoms play it up to the point. Winton will collect. He throws partner to partner. That hits a stick. Ends up in the far corner. L-Dog will collect it. Walk off the wall. Phantoms will collect and exit the zone with it. Fazio is going to collect. He's come back up the wall with it. It's pushed ahead. Ends up back in the neutral zone. The Phantoms have numbers. They come off the wall with it. Winton's there. Good stick by Michael Winton. Good back pressure by PHC. And now we're looking to go the other way with it. Spittle throws it up to Vince. Vince gets in. He tries to drag. Met with a defender. Carr pushes it forward. Phantoms will collect. Carr's in on the battle. It gets up the half wall. Maurer will keep. He'll put it down the Carr on the half wall. Carr plays it in front. Deflect it. Nuccio trying to get after it. Phantoms come away with it, and they'll look to move the other way. Phantoms get into the neutral zone. They cut across the head of the offensive zone. Bodies down in the corner. Phantoms try to play it up the point. Vince reads it. He's looking for support. He's going to skate this one out. Trying to find a Nuccio. Hits the skate of a Phantom, and it comes the other way. Vince laid out. But play continues. Ryan Bryant has the puck. He enters the zone. He pulls up. Shoots. Gets into the far corner. Phantoms will collect. We'll push it ahead. And now we have a one-on-one here coming on Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer good contained. That one's fired in. Gloved aside by Colton Williams. Dannenhauer will collect it now. He'll use his own net, and he's going to get a burst of steam, and he's going. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got 2 to beat. He's out to the left. He's back into the right. Oh, kick, sliding save made by the goaltender. Stays out of the back of the net. Good trip down the ice, though. Roach is now going to collect. He's going to get his toes up and his head up. He skates it into the zone. Trying to play it back across into a body. Stays on. He's looking for support. Throws it to the net. Goaltender takes the opportunity to jump on that one. Covers it up. And takes an offensive zone face-off. Offensive zone draw to the left for the Phantoms goaltender. Phantoms win it. Exit the zone. Fazio will collect. Trying to chip it forward. Gets to the offensive blue line, and then it's pushed in by Gervivek, who gets to the pressure, puts it back up. Roach picks it off, but the Phantoms collect and exit their zone. Fazio will throw it up to Roach. Roach is going to skate this one in. Gets down behind the net. He plays it back out. Phantoms will collect. On the far wall. It's played back into the corner. Thrown back up the wall. Roach is above it and picks it off. Phantoms come out of the scrum with it. They're going to skate this one.
Good play.
Good stick by Johnny Gervivek on the back pressure. Fazio collects. He plays it ahead. It's played across. Lucas Sauer gets to it coming off the bench. He steps into the zone. He fires, hits a skate of the Phantoms, and ends up in the near corner, far corner. Spittle playing above it. Picks that one off. Phantoms enter the zone. Contained. It's thrown towards the net. Ends up wide. Spittle will collect. He plays it into the neutral zone. Spittle will collect. He's going to throw it back up the wall. Gerbevec was going for a change, so the Phantoms will collect. They'll hang on to it. Wait till they get on sides. They do. They come back away. Carr coming off the bench. Gains control of that one. Trying to get through the neutral zone. Steps through. Gets it in the offensive zone. Whistle dead. Who are they calling it on? The Phantoms. Called for a slash. Cross check. Something. So PHC will go to a man up opportunity here. Critical one. We got Declan Spittle taking the offensive zone draw to the right of the Phantoms goaltender. You got L-Dog coming off as the shooter on the half wall. Cars in front. Dannenhauer and Witten up on that circle as the shooters. It gets back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer fires. It's tipped. Rebounds there. Oh, staying out flat in front. Unable to knock it home. Sitting in there. We all want it. It's fired at the net. Stays out of the back. Big save made by the Phantom goaltender there. Witten keeps. He puts it back down. Puniero steps off the wall with it. Shoots. Bounces across. It's a little scrum at the front of the net. Unable to knock it in. Dannenhauer keeps. Carr has the puck. He's going to come around the net with it. He plays to Puniero. Puniero steps. Fires. Oh, doesn't get through. Spittle now collects. He's looking to play it up. Looking for support. Gets out to Witten at the point. Witten's going to walk. He's going to walk. Fires it towards the net. Gets wide. Puniero will collect it. He'll put it down in the corner. Carr's engaged in the puck battle. He'll come around the other net with it. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. Tries to play it in front. It was Declan Spittle looking for support. That's an icing. Be blown dead, and it'll go 200 feet for another PHC offensive zone draw. 1:40 left on the clock here at Steel Ice. Got Joshua Fazio and Billy Maurer at the point. Max Anucciuk with Henry Vince and Ryan Bryant. It's kept in. Anucciuk gets it towards the net. We'll get in after it. Phantoms will try to chip this one up the boards. Maurer reads it, tries to step to it, gets past him. Phantoms exit the zone. They step in. On the backhand played in towards Colton Williams. He's there. He had it. Whistle dead for a stoppage. Was Williams able to hang on to that one? Slow things down. We'll have a defensive zone draw to the left of Williams. Puck needs to go to the corner. You got Anucciuk taking the draw. Anucciuk does get this to the corner. Maurer will throw it to the point, though, where Phantoms will play it back down. They'll try to step off the half wall. Met with a stick from Billy Maurer. It's pushed to the point. It's thrown in. Anucciuk cuts that one off, puts it to the half wall where Bryant will get it. Bryant will play it out in the neutral zone, play it forward. Phantoms will collect and try to lollipop that back the other way. Now Vince will enter the zone. He'll put it deep. Phantoms will collect, come around their own net with it. Thrown forward. Skate this one out of the zone. Max steps through it, and Ryan Bryant steps through it. He gains the zone. He puts it deep. Now you got Max Roach stepping into it. Roach stepping out of the corner with it. Throws it to the point to Fazio. Fazio puts it back to Roach. Henry Vince dumped. No call. Roach will play it back down in the corner. Henry Vince trying to step through a body. Unable to do so. Roach hauled down. Puck ends up out in front. Phantoms collect and get the puck out. Horn sounds. 5-1 at the end of this one from Steel Ice Center. 27-4 in shots according to the board. And hey, we will see you next week live from Ontario, Canada. We wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving and for the support. We got one more trivia question today from our friend Logan Pyle.
Which Pittsburgh Penguins player holds the record for the most points in a single regular season game against the Philadelphia Flyers?
All right, which
It's also, you have to guess the points after you guess the player.
two-part question? Which Pittsburgh Penguins player holds the regular season record for most points scored against a single game against the Flyers, regular season game against the Flyers? So player.
You're not giving us multiple choice?
All right, there's no multiple choice here. I'm going to go oddball since you guys have been throwing some trick questions.
Chris Letang.
I was going to go Chris Letang, and I was going to say 6 points.
Yeah, I would say 6.
Dude, you guys are
Oh,
terrible.
we're 0 for 3. We struck out.
Mario Lemieux, 8 points.
Of course, we should have went with Mario Lemieux. We should have. It was Mario Lemieux with 8 points back in 1988. Thanks for the trivia. We struck out today.